I wasn't even watching where I was going. Plus I have to disassemble this shed, which when I moved in here, see all the trash inside of it. This thing was almost completely full of trash. I've been working on that. Every time I get a warm day, I come out and grab a few things. Morning. If you see the 9 dots behind me, that's the foundation I've laid for the shed I'm getting installed today. I've got a professional company doing some of the work, actually all of the work except for the foundation, and I'd like to document some of how they do it. I don't know what they'll allow me to do because I don't want to get in their way, but here soon I will have a shed. I'm excited. Here she is, folks, my new shed. She is partly built. They do it in quadrants and they'll assemble it in just a few moments. There's the base of the shed already installed, and surprisingly they said I had it level. Roughly a half hour in, they got it looking like a shed. These people work like clockwork. It's amazing. So when they're done building the shed, I'll give you a quick tour inside the finished shed. Then I'll start the next project, which will be I'm building a workbench inside the shed and hanging some cupboards in there. I hope you like it. There's one finished shed there, and crew just getting ready to take off. Give you a quick view inside the shed. Yeah, it's a little dark in here. I'm not going to put any power in. I mean, it's 2x2 stud wall. 8x8 shed. I've got plenty of room to do everything I need. And I've got one Mondo 4-foot door. I almost forgot to show you one of the best features about buying from this company. I have a tubular steel frame on my door. Yeah, that door ain't gonna warp, and anyone trying to break into this sucker is gonna have a heck of a time. It's starting to look like a shed a little bit. Got my bike in here, bike rack, lawnmower, couple things. This section right here, I'm gonna make a 2-foot deep all the way across tool bench, and then in this corner and in that corner I will be hanging 2 30-inch cabinets, and in the center I will have some pegboard. Make this a more usable space, but I've also got my toolbox in here. Slowly but surely it'll get there, and once that's done, the magnet fishing treasures will come in here as well. Wow, that was done pretty fast. I didn't even tell you I was going to build it yet. So I was getting ready to screw all the parts in and then be a smart aleck, throw the screwdriver, grab the drill, and just do it all right. And it was kind of cute. A little bit of instruction, nothing too important, just lining it up, using the right angle to get everything squared up so you have nice straight lines. And I didn't have the camera on record. It was turned on, but not on record. So here's the rest of the assembly process for the bench coming up right now, and you'll at least get to see most of it. Okay, I've got the one side all screwed together, and to make it easier, I'm going to put this on its end like this to get the top pieces put on. Just down a couple screws and be back with you in a moment. I always start with one screw in each end so I can square things up as I go. And then when I'm finished, I'll make sure all the screws are in place. Because this wood is never straight when you get it. There's always going to be warps to work with. So I get one end, now I'm going to get one in the other end, and I can straighten each board out as I go. And I like to do the ends first, then the center, then I do the rest of the middle ones. But by having it against the wall, I can just kind of put my knee up against it to line them up. Now on this one, you notice my stud lines up exactly with theirs. On the others, I made sure they don't line up. This way, I have something to go through and into the wall. If I had lined them all up, I'd have no way to mount to the wall. Alright, I've placed a wood clamp on the wall to give me a little bit of a helping hand here. So I'll just rest that on the wood clamp. I'm going to move the camera around this side so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to use the front leg here as a measurement. But I bring that up using the wood clamp to get the leg in place. I'll screw this in place, and then once I've got this leveled, I'll screw it to the back wall. Then I'll put the wood clamp on the other side, or pull the wood clamp from the other side, put the other leg on. I have my boards cut so they'll go all the way to the wall, and the stud here, there's one on the other side in the way. So I've got to mark it where I'm going to cut, which this is going to be interesting to see because I have a black Sharpie on black wood. I can see the little bit of a reflection. I know it won't show on the camera, and I'll just take the cut slow and easy. Show you the finished product in a second. Now that I've cut notches around the couple studs, as you can see there and there, yeah, they're kind of sloppily cut, but this is a shed. This is a workbench in the shed. It's no big deal. Now you got to be wondering, why do I have the workbench painted black? And if so, why did I miss a spot? This is wood I bought from the bargain bin. This isn't anything special. Hey, don't be afraid to save a couple bucks if you can, especially with today's economy. This stuff gets expensive and gets expensive fast. Couple screws through the edges, couple screws through the back. This will be completely done. And I'll give you a little bit of a wider shot on it. Alright, workbench is complete. As you can see it right there, you see my toolbox tucked underneath. It's one of the reasons why I chose the height I did. Put pegboard up above it. See that tape measure there, just a little bit above the countertop going up to the ceiling? I measured that out for the size of the cabinets I have that I wanted to put in here. They're just too big. So what I'm going to do here shortly is I'm going to head down to the Habitat for Humanity Restore and see if I can't get a couple shorter cabinets to go above the counter or workbench, whatever you want to call it. So I hope you've liked the little documentary in my shed there. I had a lot of fun watching them build it. Wish I could have done it myself. Had fun putting that bench in there. And at least for now, I've got a place to store the lawnmower. It's no longer on the side porch. Now, if you've liked this video, would like to follow my journey through remodeling this mobile home, click like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments anything you think I could have done better. Alright? Thank you and have a great day.